Hello everybody, I am Joanna Intarazim from sacredfemphoenix.com. Happy Friday to you all. It's Friday today and it's also before the holidays, and I know a lot of you are dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of intensity and just a lot of overwhelm, and I wanted to share this really fun story today called How I Broke Free of Depression in a Day and How You Can Too. I hope you'll enjoy this. This is going to be a fun story. It's going to be a delightful story. So some of you who've been following me for a while and watching some of these videos will know that I've shared a story of my own personal history of just experiencing the most incredible, unbelievable upbringing of abuse and trauma and deep heartache and incredible loss and deep despair and just a world of hurt. And a lot of times when people go through that before they have healed trauma, there can be a lot of anxiety or feelings of depression. And so one day in my early 20s, I think I had been quite depressed for a number of weeks as I was starting to just like uncover all this material and get connected to it. And it was really hard. It was not easy to open up that much. And so one day I was just at my wit's end and I was like, something has got to shift. And I just did not want it to be like a talkie like conversation with a friend or even a therapist at that time. I wanted it to be deep and fun and delightful and totally transformative. And I wanted it to have a shift. So I really felt like, okay, this is a radical time and it's calling for a radical intervention. So instead of resisting, what I did is I actually wholeheartedly surrendered to the depression, and this is actually what I did in the way that I gave in. So what I did is I decided to completely take the day off, and in taking the day off, I completely and totally dressed in black the whole day. I dressed in black. I put on tons of black paint all over my face. I let myself look really, really, really intense. I let myself completely have the darkness, have the depression, instead of resisting it. So that also included like having a really intense play track of music that was all really, really dark and really, really intense and really, really heavy music. I was afraid no one would enjoy listening to except me. And I kept going and I kept going. I drew the curtains, and the curtains were really dark, and my rooms were really dark that I was living in. I had a black candle, and so I decided I was going to light a black candle for the day, and I was just going to like really honor this darkness. And then about 4 o'clock I got really, really hungry and decided to cook myself like a really, well-cooked steak. And I remember just like taking my teeth and like tearing into this steak and having my dark room and having my candles lit and having all of this intensity around me and just like giving myself over fully to it like never before. And about 5 o'clock after my steak, after I had the curtains pulled down, after I had the candles, lit, after writing probably what seemed like the most macabre poetry in the world, I decided I was going to make a black forest cake. I mean, it was just like, I was just going to like give myself to the dark. So I got going and started to make my black cake, and I think there was black cherries in my black cake. And I decided I had one black candle that I was going to light at the end of my day. And as I'm just like having so much joy remembering this and sharing with you, as the end of the day approached, and I put this candle on this cake after it came out of the oven, I decided to light the candle. And it was like this moment of like release of pressure happened, where like everything just lifted and I started cackling and I felt delightful. And I think what was actually happening was that there was this incredible self-love coming into my body, coming into my being, for actually giving myself permission to feel what I was feeling. This is not the same thing as wallowing, which some people can accuse other people of. This is just like really deep allowing of what's there to be there, and in a way of giving into the candles and the curtains and the black clothes and the black makeup and the steak and like the black cake. It was like this, just like this release happened of letting it be there. There was just this incredible delight and this incredible openness. If you're just joining us, I'm sharing about the story of my breaking free of depression in a day where I just allowed the darkness to be there so fully. And because I know this happened for me, I know that it's absolutely possible for you as well. If you're ready to really break free of some of your biggest struggles, maybe your biggest darknesses, there's nothing that's too intense or overwhelming for me. I would like to invite you into your personal transformation masterclass. This is going to be 7 days to release and rewire your divine feminine power by experiencing the art of sacred transformation. Exactly what we're going to be doing. The link is below, www.sacredfemphoenix.com. And I would love to have you with us. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to efficiently, compassionately, no foo-foo, and authentically unleash your transformation journey instantly, because I have over 25 years of time testing and practicing these skills and seeing what works on a really essential level. Here's what you're going to receive. You're going to receive 8 days of videos to totally transform how you do your inner transformation work that are essential, easy to access, totally grounded, and also delightful, because I want this to be fun for you. You will get super fresh-faced love and wisdom practices to transform your challenges right in the places that matter the most. You'll also have 7 days of focus on the exact transformational soul medicines that you actually will need right now in order to completely move and shift some of your biggest challenges in a flowing direction, so that you can dissolve your darkest struggles and unleash the magnificence of your true self, which is so much what I want for you and why I exist and why I'm here on this planet. I am going to give you access to your feminine potent power allies and your soul transformation trinity. There will be images for you to practice with, and they'll be yours to keep. You'll also receive 7 days fresh, totally relevant mantras. I'm not talking about anything foo-foo or ungrounded, because that's not going to work for you. You will be able to use these right where your current challenges are, and it's going to literally rewire your entire system, heart, body, mind, and instinct, so that things can start getting shifted straight away. You're also going to be receiving this beautifully designed, downloadable, delightful playbook, guidebook, and also diary with over 50 pages of valuable, never shared before content except in my private groups and classes, not in the videos that are here in this challenge, that I only share there as well. So in addition, there'll be all this extra value for you. And I just want you to know I have poured my love, my heart, and my presence into these videos it's like over 120 minutes of valuable teachings and practices. And ultimately, I love to unleash your true self like never before. But it's only available for a limited time, so I look forward to seeing you there. Come on over to Sacred Femme Phoenix. That's sacredfemphoenix.com. Sign up and you can get started straight away. I look forward to seeing you there. Much love. Thank you. Thank you for being on this live video. Take care. Bye-bye.